Yep. And after this will be Ground Zeroes. See how well I actually do with that. Honestly, I've watched some of Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, and it looks like it's going to feel a little familiar. Even though I've never really played, I played just a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 4 and never gave it a chance. But from the way it's presented, it feels like it's a more challenging version of this game. Okay. That's good if, I'm gonna sound like Novasol here. That's good if you actually like your family. I like mine, so I actually don't mind seeing my family. At least every once in a while. Yeah, I finished up the whole peg leg trinket side stuff, and that's what it unlocked. Yeah, isn't there... I don't think there's any more stuff I can craft. Because I don't have those special ingots. Kinda stuck with the guns that I have. Wish I could make poison darts. I don't even really need to make anything anymore, because I don't really need to buy anything anymore. Okay. And so let's go here. I think maybe you might unlock something if you do all the Assassin's Guild stuff, but other than that. And you might unlock something if you do these other side stuff things here. And you might unlock something if you do all the forts. Let me just see what this guy has to offer, though. All the naval missions, I think, are pretty much done now. If any more unlock, then I will do them. But I have a feeling that there's no more. I think I did them all.
Allow me to serve you.
Oh. Hold on. I always have to make sure this fan down here is on. Oh yeah. I wonder if this outfit's going to appear in cutscenes, because there was something that I found out last night. When I put this pirate outfit on, it actually put the old outfit away, and the ones that you buy here are... Well, I already knew that they were reskins, but I'm actually wondering if the fact that they're just reskins is why I'm not seeing them in cutscenes. I'm just seeing the original outfit. Next time I'm in a cutscene, I'll see. I think I have probably one of the best weapons yet, so I don't need to buy any of the others. Unless I wanted 100%. Hello, Kayla. I saw that you followed earlier. Before I started things up. How you doing today? Oh, it's evil kids. I believe I even have all of the chests, too. So now it's just a matter of getting everything else underway. This is the closest thing I have to the captain's uniform, too. I could have sworn we would have unlocked that. I guess not. I guess it's just only something that's specific to the naval missions, which sucks, because I like that outfit. I mean, I like this one too, but I still like the captain's outfit a little bit better. Ah, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. I'm doing alright, now that I'm playing this. Oh, there's Hatham. Oh yeah! Turn the cutscenes too.
I've tried, but the soldiers themselves are told nothing now, only to await orders from above.
Keep digging. Come find me when you have something worth sharing. We're so close to victory. A few more well-placed attacks and we'll be able to put an end to the civil war and be rid of the crown.
What do you intend?
Well, nothing at the moment, since we're completely in the dark.
That's nice. I like that.
Eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, we did. Until you started cutting them off.
Your contact said orders from above. It tells us exactly what we need to do. Track down the Loyalist commanders.
Still wondering why I have Lincoln's battle sword. He seems out of place for a game like this. Maybe his family was in the United States this time? I don't know. I mean, that could make sense. His family could have been here at around this time. The Lincoln family. I'm sure a historian would be able to answer that. I think I did give this game crap earlier for having the same problems that the previous games did, but that's actually not true. I actually think, for the most part, the controls are actually better. It's because I kept pressing the jump button, so that's why I kept falling off of a lot of things. Connor will not move unless he has some place where he knows he can jump, as long as you just don't press that jump button, unless you have to.
Have you considered the proposal? I'm unconvinced. To reinforce them would leave New York exposed. It's hard enough maintaining order with our current numbers. Cut in half.
Yet if we do not join with them, they risk defeat. And then what?
Well, they should have come by sea.
Oh, they're talking in circles. We're nothing watching as we are.
Then what do you propose we do? March in there and demand answers?
Well, yes.
Ambush!
Connor? It'll help here.
Leave the commanders alive, Connor. We can interrogate them.
Sword. Oop. I blocked it anyway. God, this camera. What is going on with my controls? Oops. Him is the one I have to actually attack. I was actually spacing out a little bit
Bring
for
them back to my
some
forces
strange
for
reason,
clearance
so
and
I
see what
was...
secrets they might share.
That was half me, half the...
Really?
them having
Well,
platform
you'd best get
issues.
after him then.
You go. I will watch the prisoners.
No, you do it.
Why me?
Because I said
I'll answer that
so.
in a second.
Now go.
Alright, I'm just gonna pause here. So far, I've played half of 4, and that's what actually got me back into the series. I've actually streamed, and that was like maybe about a couple of years ago. I did play the first one when it first came out, but it kind of turned me off to the series. I actually played like the series as a whole. I was introduced to it a while ago, but I just really didn't like the first game. I tried playing it again, and I still didn't like it. The PC version's crap too. I can't even get that to run in full screen. I have to run it in windowed mode. But I did play. When I came back to the series during 4, I actually wanted to play the earlier games again. So again, I attempted 1, and I stopped playing that. So I decided, well, it's a different character in 2. So why don't I just play that game, and I'll catch up on the first game's story, like, online. So I've played 2, I've streamed 2. I've played and streamed Brotherhood, and I played and streamed Revelations. So those are all of the Assassin's Creed games I've played so far. And I'm actually almost done this one, so this will be added to that list. The one that I've enjoyed the most is Brotherhood. And it's not so much for the story. I actually feel Revelations is the strongest so far in terms of story. 2... All three of the in the Ezio trilogy were very well written. The story is very good in all 3. The Brotherhood focuses more on the story as a whole rather than Ezio's character, which is why the story is actually my least favorite out of the 3 in the Ezio trilogy. But the gameplay in 2 is, I feel, the most fun. All the things that they've introduced worked really well, and there was very little to that game's detriment. And even the length of the game is pretty, like, large. It took me 26 hours to beat that, and I didn't even do all this. I don't do all the side content. I did some of it. I do whatever side content I find interesting. 2 took me 30 hours to beat. 2's PC version is okay. They improved on it a lot in Brotherhood. Revelations, I only like a little bit more than this. It had a lot of problems. It had a lot of technical difficulties with it. Like the Animus Fragment missions I couldn't even do because every time I tried to enter that gate, the game would crash. So I just skipped those. And it's updated, and my graphics card's updated too, so all my drivers are updated and everything, so it wasn't that. It was because there was a bad glitch. I don't know. This game has had more problems than Revelations has in terms of technical issues. So far, this is my least favorite of the one I've played, but that might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually not. It's just, I've enjoyed this game, 3 for the most part. There's a lot of good things about it, and there's a lot of things that much like Revelations, there's a lot of good things about it. There's a lot that I think people were too harsh about with this game that I could probably understand because I'm playing these one after the other. And they were probably like waiting a year or 2 for this to release, so they were building up that hype and they were disappointed, so it hurt a little bit more than how I'm approaching it. Alright, I'll get back to the game while I'm explaining this. But yeah. I've still enjoyed this game for the most part, even though it's my least favorite so far. I'm not gonna go for the full sync.
Move.
Go to hell.
I do want to play Rogue. I think I'm gonna skip Unity. So far, I'm looking forward to Syndicate.
Anything, only don't make
We
me
just
go
have
in
some
there.
questions for you.
Cross that threshold, and I'm a dead man.
There you are, Connor. I was worried you might have gotten lost. Come on, then.
The graphics in this game are like just barely below 4 as well. Like, you really started to see a graphical difference in Revelations. This even more so. This game is as dark and gritty as it can be. It's still a very good game. It's still a very good looking game. And the animations in this game, I think, are actually better than 4 from what I remember. Because they have those, like... If you have like 2 or 3 guards that are like prompted to attack you at once, and you'll go into this like little scene if you press the right button. And I thought that was a really nice touch, and I don't remember those in 4, but I could be wrong. But they started in this game. I didn't see them in any of the previous ones.
What are the British planning?
To march from Philadelphia. That city's finished. New York's the key. They'll double our numbers, push back the rebels.
When do they begin?
Come on, Philadelphia
2
can't be
days
taken
from
so
now.
easily.
June 18th. I must warn Washington.
You see? That wasn't so very difficult now, was it?
I've told you everything. Now let me go.
Of course.
Damn.
The other two said the
Old.
same. It must be true.
You killed him. You killed all of them. Why?
They'd have warned the Loyalists.
Hello,
You could have
Striker.
held them until the fight was done.
What?
How you doing today?
And waste precious time and money on their care? What would be the point? They'd given up everything they knew. I'll meet you at Valley Forge.
I will warn you, I'm getting very close to the end of this game, so... On the off chance you do want to play this yourself, and you don't want to be spoiled, you might not want to watch the rest of this, because all of the side content is done. I'm doing well. I gotta pet him. So, right now, I'm just going to push through the story, and I'm... Oh shit. Oh, I don't want to go up like that. Oh shit, oh shit. And, I don't know if I mentioned this, just like, well, just to say quickly, just to emphasize, there's a lot in this game, very much in particular. Less so in Revelations, more so in this. There's a lot of new stuff that they did in this game, or a lot of, like, things that they tried to improve on that didn't work out so well, and then there's other things that worked out really, really well. Can I talk to him? Yeah, again, so far, it's my least favorite, but it's still a game that I would recommend if you're into the series, and you'll still find some fun out of it. I don't know why I can't bribe him. Every time I go in, he just looks at me funny. Alright, well... Where is the next? Up there. I confess. Oh, wait, I think maybe... Maybe it's in the... Yeah, it's in the frontier, okay. In this game, the Desmond sequences are interesting. That last one that I did was a little frustrating. Because you don't have the UI to help you. Wait, can I fast travel here? Yeah, that didn't show up when I was here before. But if you're talking about the one with Revelations, yeah, that's what I heard. The fragment sequences in Revelations weren't, like, they were puzzle-based, and they didn't really... Like, they added to the story, but the gameplay perspective of it wasn't that good. The hell? What was that British soldier doing here? Okay. Oh, and I should get my horse. I'll let them beat him up. Yeah, that happened last time, too, I came here. That happens every time. Oh, thank you for grabbing that rock. Sounds like the haunted house. I actually thought I would have to worry a lot about the hunting. Hunting is actually pretty easy if you get to them right away. I find. Like, you don't have to do all the traps and things like that. If you get to them quick enough, they won't react in time, and then you can just kill them. And the wolf pelts go for a lot, and they usually end up attacking you. Well, he's a British soldier in the midst of all of these American rebels, so... And the funny thing is, they made, like, everything that happens in the Animus... They make Rebecca out to... Like, she... If you read, like, the email logs, she's the one... They consider her to be the one that put all the patches into this game. So any weird shit that you see, story-wise, it could happen because Rebecca's probably the one that screwed it up, lore-wise. And I think that's actually... It's not only funny, it's actually a nice way to add to the story. So any weird shit like that that you see happen in this game, like at one point I accidentally launched myself into the air. So you can just blame all of that stuff on Rebecca. Internet problems. Biggest issue all Americans face. Hopefully they don't hurt you too much. Hold on. Sometimes my ear just itches really badly.
We should be sharing what we know with Lee, not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to compel obedience, whether to the British Crown or the Templar Cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness. Why do you think I keep on trying to show you the error of your way?
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that, then, won't we?
Connor's right about that.
Sir,
I may hate them a lot, but
Connor.
he made a
What
good
brings
point
you
there.
here?
the British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well. I'll move our forces to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private
Oh, of
correspondence.
course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility.
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son.
Do you think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long do you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command. A warning to you both. Choose to follow me or oppose me, and I will kill you.
Yeah, that was a shining moment. In that haystack being carried along, and they glitch into a building that they're not supposed to go into. Right after, I might add, right after I got glitched into a rock. Oh, I already failed that. But where are you going? Horse, come back. I know. That was such a shining moment that I think I've ever had in a video game ever. As far as game mistakes go. Wait, no, horse, come back! What are you doing? Get back here! Horse! Horse! No, don't jump off of him! Oh, they came back for me.
Got him sighted!
Alright, I'll have to take one of their horses. I'm not gonna get this full sync at all. Don't knock me off my horse, please. Wait. Oh, I don't want to do this clues thing. Stop. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. I did it too much. Whoa!
I should make sure the village is safe.
gonna go there and everything is burned to the ground. Uh-oh. Oh, foxes. Alright. I thought they were wolves for a second. It's not out of the question, especially if Lee's the one that's going to be there. I would say it would be an interesting twist if the British ended up being there and they allied with them, and then I have to kill everybody that I grew up with. That's being even more pessimistic. Well, the village is fine.
Giga oya rungwe.
Charles Lee. Luana tupa, yasagoya dohawe, ganot dogu dano dohkarat ni hardi.
Nahoda? Ka nuwe ni honenu.
What de sagodi dashtana, zini hardi, ayunki hundakwa.
Now this is a bit of an inconsistency. I don't think I pointed this out either. They're speaking the full language this time. Like, not English with some of the... But again, that can kind of be explained with how Rebecca's programming and patching the Animus. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's immersion breaking, because that may just be how she programmed the Animus to receive voices from that time. Alright, so I have to choke him out. Oh. Here, please. Can I be detected? With non-lethal means. Oh, so I don't have to kill them non-lethally. Or I don't have to kill them. I don't have to just choke them out. I can kill them if I want to, but if I want the full sync, then... Or if I want the optional objective for that. I don't see that as a cheap way out, either. It's because of the way that it's explained. It's been something that's been established since the first game. So, it might be an easy way to explain something away, but at the same time, that was good planning from the start, even if that wasn't really intended. Like, they could take some liberties with the story that way. And they have, actually. It limits them, but at the same time, it keeps everything open-ended. And there's two of them here. There's two of them in every spot. Oh shit, get back here. There we go. Hello, Robert Moraru. I do not speak Spanish. No hablo español. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's very, very limited Espanol, so you will not understand what I'm, what I'm saying. You can stay in here, I just will not be able to interact with you, fortunately.
Charles Lee. What triot the Hona Don Zonia you Kia want for? Don't go easy, I'll say, and what is it?
A toga tigarungwe.
Horrors it is on Nigura Denu. The Sada Nyanda does go Niguragani. Next the owner gone, Runete. The one who garden there.
They got your scar.
Connecting what you scan, see what Gonya has in a square at the new stats again. Don't use that Nigura di Hunto. Don't know what doesn't want ducks out there, Nezungwe that summa.
That there is some.
The way it's spelled. It could be Portuguese, son. My mistake if it is.
Yo, Tena. Das ist ein Dansum. Sie geht doch jetzt da, ne? Redden Hagedum. Charles Lee. Mountmouth. Was that the Hajib? Asagonat Dumase. Zinahod and Patriot. Renadego Uni. Jurah Saga. Asagonasete. Oh, Doctor Giga Moderio. Ronodio Hot Quenu. Ungenungue da Summa. Oh, Diatanum Statunge.
I kind of called it. I said either the place is going to be burned down when we got there, or the Templar, or they were working with the Templars. I got it the second time. Okay, I go down there. I am not bothering with this fort, by the way. I mean, I have better weapons since I last attempted it, but there is nowhere to hide. There is almost nowhere to hide in that fort. It's very small. And they will not stop coming. You get caught. I think that's the only fort that I have left, too. He was our childhood friend, wasn't he?
We must hold this position for as long as it takes. If the enemy is allowed to push through, we will lose what precious little ground we have gained. The sacrifices your brothers have made today must not have been in vain. Now go! Bring the fight to our enemy! Make them rue the day they marched upon us!
He's a legit historical figure. I remember learning about him.
You have arrived just in time to bear witness to our glorious victory.
Funny how much France always criticizes us nowadays, considering they were our biggest allies during this time, and how we're so close with the UK. Granted, they're both our allies still, but
Where did they come from?
I'm not even saying that that's a bad thing.
We are falling back.
no one is immune to criticism, myself
I will hold the
included.
area while you bring them to safety.
I grant you my finest soldiers to serve as Snogar. There is nothing they will not do to ensure you are victorious. Bonne chance, mon ami.
We're gonna do that thing that we did earlier. We have to command them all.
That should slow them down.
Like how there's just 2 of them now.
We'll push these redcoats back yet.
What? I thought that would have gotten a lot of them.
Order some time, sir. That should slow them down. We'll push these redcoats back yet. Buy us some time, sir. We'll push these redcoats back yet.
There we go, I got the full sync.
That should slow them down. Buy us some time, sir. We'll push these redcoats back yet. That
Gotcha.
should slow them down. Buy us some time, sir. We'll push these redcoats back yet. We are low on ammunition, sir, and the enemy advances.
Then we need to pull back, rejoin the others, and cover their escape.
Their tactics have changed, by the way. That's accurate. Scripted combat means nothing if you're gonna lose. And you're fighting for your life. That's the thing, the rebels in this war, they weren't fighting for... they weren't fighting for honor. They were fighting for their own lives.
I can deal with this.
God, I love that. Didn't even know you could do that. I had plenty of time to do it. I know, like that's probably one of the best things they did. They just look so cool.
Well done, my friend. You have saved many lives today.
Connor?
Charles Lee has betrayed you. He forced retreat in the midst of battle, hoping the loss would take the lives of your men and see you relieved of your command.
What?
I'm sure he will come and spin a tale saying that he was outnumbered or I was somehow to blame. All lies. I will say it one last time. That man is your enemy, and he will not stop until you are dead or dishonored.
Connor's tale rings true. Lee was acting most odd upon the battlefield.
I will investigate these allegations at once.
The time for that is long past.
This must be done properly, else we're no better than those we oppose. Never mind the political ramifications of such an act.
Should you choose to spare Lee's life, then I will take it myself. Enjoy your victory, Commander. It will be the last I deliver you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this might actually be the first time. See, I'm not as big on my world history as I am on my American history, so this was the first time that you were ever actually part of a major historical event. Like, I know with like Ezio, he was part of some major parts of history, but I don't think he was directly affecting history. Like, technically he killed the Pope, but...
Something's happened, Desmond. Abstergo has your dad.
Where?
Italy. Same place they were holding you.
What are you two waiting for? Let's go.
There's more.
Oh, this might be another present-day sequence. Oh, they kidnapped my father.
Again, Mr. Miles. I hope this message finds you well, or as well as it can, all things considered. It appears we now each have something the other desires. I propose a trade. Bring me the apple, and I'll return your father to you no worse for the wear. Should you refuse, he will still be returned, albeit much worse for the wear. I assume you'd like to avoid an unpleasant outcome.
I always knew it would come to this.
Well, you could easily write that into history as, oh, well, they put in some
And has this been a part of their plan all along?
puppet pope to cover it up.
Maybe they want the world to end. To see it all burned away. Then they'd have their new world.
I don't think there's ever been a pope that was actually assassinated.
We talked about looking for another
Could be wrong about that.
leaving him there. It's probably what he'd want, for us to finish the mission. But I can't. It's hard enough taking a life, but letting one be taken? Knowing there was something I could do about it? Not a chance. Might be I'm risking my life, risking all our lives to save an asshole. What else am I supposed to do? That asshole is my dad.
Don't get me wrong, he might have. Like I said, my world history is not nearly as knowledgeable as my American history.
They're probably holding your father on the upper level. Same place they kept you. There's an elevator bank down the hall. Try not to let them see you.
They know I'm here, Rebecca. There's no way they don't.
This was a bad idea.
This is Abstergo Industries we're in.
Hand over your weapons and come with me, sir.
I can show myself in, but thanks for the offer.
I'd rather this not turn ugly, Mr. Miles.
Then let me through.
Subdue the subject, please.
There we go. Wow. You guys didn't see that I just killed 3 dudes? God, that walk up the stairs, it's so bad. It's so bad. Wait, was I even supposed to go up here? No. Where am I supposed to go? Not there. Yeah, I was supposed to go up there. Oh, there we go.
Fourth floor.
Well, I see you've learned absolutely nothing since you left us. Walking into an elevator in the middle of a hostile environment. Really?
Where's my father?
You'll see him soon enough. Now be a good boy and wait for security to fetch you.
You're gonna have to climb the rest of the way.
Easier done than said.
Headed up the elevator shaft. Send someone in.
Need eyes on him.
He can't be far. Where the hell is he?
Sorry, but I just don't know where he is.
That's okay.
God, I love it when that happens. Oh. Oh, there you are. Really? Guess I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. You can deal with that faster just by breaking their defenses. That guy is a horrible shot. I press B. That's bullshit. And I thought I was actually taking him as a human shield, but... it kind of seemed like it bounced off of me the second I let go of the guy. Okay, I don't go this way. Where do I go? There we are. Ah, this is where it all began.
Give me the apple. Let's not draw this out. You got nowhere to go, and I've got a gun. Speaking of which, it's the 21st century and you're still running around with only a tiny knife for protection? It's stupid. All right, Desmond. Game's over. Not now. Not now.
Spoke a completely different language.
What the hell was that?
What the hell is going on down there?
Bullshit. I like how he waited for me. Might have been Russian, I don't know. He did kind of have that curl to his tongue when he spoke, so... it kind of sound Russian.
Enough is enough, Mr. Miles. I invited you here in the spirit of cooperation, but you responded to my hospitality with only violence. I had hoped we might research and further study your memories, but you're not worth the trouble. I hereby authorize some deadly force. Kill the bastard, and then bring me the apple.
Are you serious?
Need to push back.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to tackle him or not. He's just running around in circles now. Am I supposed to be going after him, or do I just kill these dudes here? I kind of think I just have to kill these guys, because he's just running around and I'm not, like, failing or anything. Oh, the apple protected me there. God, these guys are such horrible shots. Wait, where did he go? And just break the game, did I? Wow. You're actually not that bad. But now you're dead. Where did this guy go? There he is. I can't tackle him. What do I just hit him? I thought I wasn't supposed to kill him. Or maybe I just imagined that. So, stop doing that, Desmond.
Not now.
There we go. He didn't really tell me to tackle him. I kind of just thought we had to. All gone. Love flying dog.
You killed him. A sickly son, perhaps, but full of problems.
Come on.
We want to help the world, Desmond. To save it from itself. You keep getting all our hard work ruined. You're a fanatic. All your kind. Maintain the erroneous belief that we are evil. That the work we do is wrong.
I have a gun on me now, but I guess that's... I jumped. Missed.
Please don't kill me. I'll let you in.
Thank you.
Dad? Not so fast, Mr. Miles. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one calling the shots.
Like a different case down there when I just killed all your dudes.
You want it? Fine. Here it is.
Wait! No!
Oh, damn. There's the final piece, too.
You never should have come here. You put everything on the line. For what? So you could rescue your father?
Yeah.
Still say Desmond's, or not Desmond, Ezio's was the most badass. They all seem to have like a different, like whenever they use it, it's always in a different way. Desmond's was like a practically I don't know what it's called in Dragon Ball Z, but it was pretty much like an area of effects, like charge attack, that whoever was in his vicinity, their fucking head exploded. I like that one the best. I don't know if we saw Connor's. I mean, Altair's is actually pretty cool.
I'd get the power source.
Every time he used it, a bunch of spirit assassins killed people around him.
It's your call.
Alright, now I'm a little confused. You know what? Maybe I should check the Animus real quick, just to make sure that there's no story missions off the dough.
Home stretch, Desmond. I can feel it.
The tides of war are turning. The Loyalists fall back beneath the advancing Patriot army.
Oh, wait.
Their hold on this land weakening by the day. But the Templars only seem to grow stronger. Though fewer in number, the threat they pose appears undiminished. Making matters worse, Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee. I am told he has taken refuge inside Fort George, and so my days are spent searching for a way to breach its walls. Of my father,
there is no trace. And I am glad of it. If I can be rid of Lee, there may still be a chance for reconciliation. And through it, peace.
Alright, since I believe there is still more story to do, it might be better if I actually do that, that key part next.
For you.
Because I don't want to take the chance that I end up missing something. Story-wise, anyway. If I can help it.
Hello, Connor. Come now. Your sadness won't sustain me any more than that fool woman's soups and potions. Tell me of your latest exploits.
Charles Lee has been exposed, and the Patriots finally rid of him. They march now to secure the remaining cities that this country might finally be free.
Then you have won. The land and your people are safe. Yet you seem troubled.
Washington spared Lee's life.
So long as he lives, all are in danger. The same is true for your father. When you first came to me, you understood what had to be done, swore you'd see it through. If not for the Brotherhood, for your people, and all those threatened by the Templars.
But with Lee gone, my father might...
Listen to me. You have not come this far to throw it all away over misplaced sentiment. Both men must die.
Achilles.
There is nothing more to discuss.
You're forgetting the actual creed. Nothing is certain. Everything is permitted.
Connor, I came as soon as I could.
Tell me you bring good news.
The Comte de Grasse said yes. He'd only join his fleet in Chesapeake Bay, and they will serve as required. But what exactly is it you intend?
It's better that I show you.
Charles Lee may have been dismissed, but it does not mean we are safe.
But the commander?
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what, exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
Breaching its walls and creating a distraction, I see.
In the chaos, I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
And no more homestead missions. There's a main mission. New York. Yeah, so... Be Venomous. I'm gonna do that other part next. I do kind of have a feeling that you have to do that anyway, regardless if you, regardless of the circumstances. Because that area needs to open. I don't exactly remember which way either. I think it's actually in addition to where I'm going here. So I'm going to do this now, since I can. Again, not that I think it really matters, but I don't want to take that risk. Because I think I'm going to have to watch this anyway. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't... Oh. Hello, Minecraft Crusher 426. Sorry, your your name was a little hard for me to see. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the end of the game, so if I don't finish it tonight, I'll definitely be finishing this game tomorrow. I hope you're doing well today. There we go. This is where I needed to be. This may not even be the last one, either. Oh no, it looks like it is. Maybe the door itself is still not opening yet. Yeah. Okay, that didn't do him. So, yeah. I would have had to do that anyway. So the platform is there. All I have to do now is open that door. Well, it is dated. I mean, what was this, 2012, 2013? I think it was 2012 because this has to do with a solar flare that will happen on December 21st, 2012.
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No, he indicated that Washington came into contact with an Apple of Eden, but beyond that, it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens.
So what was it like being back at Abstergo?
I didn't expect to get out of there alive. It's a good thing Cross broke down the way he did. If he wasn't losing his mind, I'd probably be dead.
I guess he never really recovered.
What do you mean?
When he first came to us, he was exhibiting symptoms of the bleeding effect. It was real bad. He'd just go in and out at a moment's notice. No animus required. Got a little violent, too, sometimes. It took a while and a bunch of therapy, but we thought we had it under control. Once he went back over to Abstergo, though, who knows what they did to him.
I still worry about that happening to me.
He was raised in an animus, Desmond. There's overexposure, and then there's Daniel. Poor guy. That could never happen to you. We won't let it. Hey, when this is all over, we should take a trip somewhere. Celebratory vacation.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Now listen to you. Italy, Brazil, and the United States, all in the span of a few weeks. And you're complaining about not getting out enough?
Seriously, Sean?
No, not seriously. Are you mad? Trust me, no one wants time off more than I do, right? Do you have any idea how hard it is to crank those database entries out as fast as I do?
The sooner we're done here, the sooner we can take that vacation.
Alright, all done with her. Let's talk to my dad.
Hello.
Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
You already know that from 4.
He was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death. I think these days he was more a symbol than an asset. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dismiss what you did. But it's going to take a lot more than a couple of deaths to stop the Templars.
Did Vidic put you in an Animus when you were at Abstergo? They'd be able to search your memories and track you back here.
Oh, they definitely tried, but I made things difficult for them. You can resist, you can cloud up the transmission, or just refuse to move. Eventually, they would have gotten what they needed, but it still would have taken them weeks.
Vidic threatened to put me in a coma once.
It would have made you more pliable. But if the user isn't engaged, it's a mess. I know they've been working on ways to extract memories and let others sift through those memories. Maybe they're even analyzing mine right now. Maybe they'll find us. I don't know. What I do know is that we've got to get through that door.
Yeah. I should probably get back into the Animus. Hey. So, when this is over, and assuming it all works out, I was hoping I could, you know, come home.
I'd like nothing more.
I guess we're all done with him. Let's talk to Smartass.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
I've been poking around a bit. Did you know there are machines down here that make, well, mana?
Wizard mana or biblical mana?
What do you think? Biblical, of course. The Greeks called it ambrosia. The Indians, amrit or soma. Most cultures around the world refer to a divine food, though I'd say its taste is anything but.
You ate something that came out of a 75,000-year-old machine?
And I live to tell the tale.
So? What did it taste like?
Cardboard. Tasted of cardboard. Hardly the stuff of legends, though. I wonder if the first civilization didn't taste differently than we do.
Maybe the flavorizer broke.
Flavorizer? You've certainly got away with words, Rebecca.
She's such a huge nerd.
Things are getting worse outside.
What do you mean?
Every day for the past 2 weeks, the sun has been throwing off larger and larger flares. Older satellites are starting to malfunction. I hear rumblings of recalling the crew on the International Space Station. There's already work being done as well to shield power stations and transformers on the ground. Not that any of it matters. This goes far beyond some brownouts. We all saw what's actually coming.
Do you know how it works?
Look, I'm no physicist, but it's something to do with the Earth's geomagnetic field. The flares and mass ejections disturb it, which appears to trigger seismic events. I've tried reaching out to people who might know better, but they all insist it's bunk. And I don't blame them. It sounds ridiculous.
I wish it was.
Best we finish up with Connor.
Alright. I talked with them about everything I need to, so time to get on with the main story. Let me just see if they added anything else. I don't think they did, because I think this is the end of the game. It feels like it. Oh, the only thing that I have is Grape Shot. You know what? Just in case there's any naval battles, I'm gonna buy that. I don't need anything else. New trophy unlocked the manor. Probably I bought everything for the ship.